Hi, this is Linda Price again, and I have a new journal to show you with my tatted, hand-tatted trims, and I call it my Delightful Springtime Junk Journal. And I've got a lot of flowers in this journal, which I have sold it already because I sold it to a lady who is on the flower committee of her church. And in fact, she's the chairman, or chairperson, I should say. Chairperson, chairwoman. Anyway, I got to be politically correct, I guess. So anyway, she is the head of the committee, and she loves flowers. And so I was showing pictures of it, and she just loved the beautiful flowers. And it's mostly tsunami rose background papers. And it's one of her newer kits. So if you're interested, these backgrounds are from Tsunami Rose. I have a lot of other things in there too, from other papers, but the main ones are hers. So I just want to start showing it to you. And I did it a little different this time. I didn't put my signature tatting on the front. I just wanted to show this page because it's just a beautiful page, and you don't see daisies very often combined with these other flowers. And so I just made a closure that you could just untie, and it's attached back here. Just a very simple attachment, just so it doesn't get lost or anything. Kind of have to straighten out the tatting. And this is also from Tsunami Rose. She has a lot of very good words that you don't see very often, and I've put a few of them in here. Okay, so let me just get started. And I had somebody ask me where I got, if this was a stamp or what it was, but it was just in I got them at Tuesday morning. It was a ring-bound paper book that just had papers, and it had this in the front cover. So I thought I'd make a copy of it and use it in my beginning of my journal. So, and here's the very first page, which this word's very appropriate, blossom. I didn't put anything on this page because I just thought the beauty of the page, I wanted that to show through. And of course, I on every page I did the stenciling of different stencils that I have. I'm collecting stencils now because I really like them, in addition to stamps and everything else. And these are some of my well, this isn't. This is from Stamperia. This is one of my collage tags that I've done, that I decided I would put these in this journal too. But this is from Stamperia. That's right here. And all my pages, of course, have the opening here, just about on every one, that you can put things into. And this right here, this is from Pinterest, I think. And I think this is Tsunami Rose too. And then I got brave and bought some vellum and made some vellum paper. Looks beautiful. This is Stamperia's paper. And also got this from Tiffany Lane off of her freebies. And it's just a big sheet. I love these old pieces. Oops, it's upside down. Pieces of paper that you can journal on the back. And so I put that in this pretty vellum envelope. And this was a template that I got off of, I guess it was Pinterest. I make a lot of my envelopes, and I just made a copy of it and traced it on some very heavy cardstock, and I've been using it to make a lot of my envelopes. And this is also from Tsunami Rose, this right here. Right here. Another one of my collage tags with, I also use some of my tatted pages that I sell on Etsy in a collection. So I've incorporated some of those in there, and this is a little booklet that you can write in. Another one of the tags that I have made using my tatted tag toppers, and one of Tsunami Rose's words, and then more of my tatting, and another place where you can put things. Another page with one of my tags again. I just went on a binge and did a ton of these tags, and so I'm glad I did, because I see how a lot of the ladies on YouTube do a lot of one thing at a time so that you can just have them in stock, and that's good. I'm trying to do that too. This is also, you know, Tsunami Rose has some really good postcards. These are also very pretty, and I like the black and white because it just offsets the colors and just brings them out more. Another tag. I told you I was going to use a lot of these in here. Somebody called them Franken tags. I guess that's what they are too. I've never done any of that paper, Franken paper, but I guess I've done some Franken tags. And this right here, oops, I gotta pick that up just a minute. Okay, fell on the floor. This is one of those templates I got off of Pinterest. It was one of these heart templates, and I just lined it with some paper it's really music paper, music manuscript paper, and but you can write on it too. And I'll put that over there, and that goes in here. A little doily on the top, and this right here is one of my little booklets that I think these are Tracy Fox. I get her and Shabby Dabby Doo mixed up because they have similar things, and but I think this is Tracy Fox. I hope that's who it is. But I also have things from the other company too, Shabby Dabby Doo. I guess that's it. Another one of my booklets that I've actually glued it down so it won't come out. But these are old papers also that I've covered, and another one of the tags. And I thought this looked really pretty right here, added to the side. It's kind of different, but it just, I don't know, it just looked nice to me. And also these envelopes that, you know, you take an envelope and you fold it up, and then you put one kind of a decorative paper here, another kind here that kind of coordinates, and then you got a tuck here. And I like those because you can use several different colors in the same page. And you can coordinate it all, and it just really dresses it up. And some more tags. Some more of my... I just really enjoyed doing these. Just ripping the paper and kind of figuring out how I want to do it. And it's another one that I really like this. I need to get more. I love the look of this. It's sort of lacy, but not, and it's gathered, and it's stretchy too, if you want to use something stretchy. And here's some of my, I like the way the tatting looks too, then I added my tatting at the tops of these. And then another one of Tsunami's Rose's beautiful flower papers. Another area. Another paper. To me, this came out elegant looking to me. This right down here is actually vintage lace. It's very old. You can tell by looking at it. And Tsunami Rose. And she also has a lot of I think it's the kit where I got all this new paper, black and white and black and cream images that you can cut out. And I like the way that offsets the other colors. It's just something different. And here's one of her postcards. That's the black and cream. And it just makes it have a little different look, which I enjoyed using. All right, another one of her beautiful papers. I tried to, some of these pages, I didn't want to put anything that was permanent, just so you could take this apart and look at the beautiful images. Another one of her Tsunami Roses postcards. I've had a lot of comments on this one. You know, the things that I do are sort of like, you know, I don't plan them. And I just really like this. It's actually a tag, but I cut it off to make it a pocket. And I just like the look of the way this was designed. It's Tsunami Rose. And then I like the look of it with this paper. And then I got this right here off of Pinterest. And it was a series of these. They were triangles shapes. And then I had this paper. I don't even know where this came from, but probably Pinterest. And then I just put it all together, and the combination of everything just really went together. And I didn't plan that, I tell you. And I love when that happens, when something that comes out really great that you never really, you sit there and go, oh, look at how that came out. I can't believe it. So here's another one, and people have talked about this page. That's Tsunami Rose. Beautiful, beautiful. And another little envelope. That's my same template that I like to make the envelopes out of. And I got this from, I've ordered several times from her. You know who I'm talking about. I'll have to think about her. If I can't come up with it, I'll put it down below. But she has these square doilies. I love the way they come out when you use them. You know, we all use the round ones, but the square ones are a little different. And here's another one of my little booklets with these little tags in here. And I lined it with music. And you know me and my music. That's all I do. That's what I mainly do in my life is music. I have to sing tomorrow at an assisted living place, and I sing like 20 songs at one time, because you have to get enough songs for an hour, and 3 minutes times 20 is 60. So, and I can't sing the same thing every time, so I have to really switch it up a lot. But I enjoy it, and And they enjoy, I sing all the old 30s and 40s and 50s and some 60s and 70s. So I have a good variety. But here's another one of my tags. And I do sell these in a set on Junk Journal Junkies Boutique, and I'm always adding different colors. But you can really, if you're looking for a specific color, I probably have it, because I've been tatting for 35 years. And you know how you collect things. Well, you can just imagine how much thread I have. You can just imagine. And I have all the variegated thread because I just can't quit. When something new, a new combination of colors comes out, I've got to have that. In fact, somebody ordered some of this tatting, and I sent an extra. I always send a little extra something with the order in another color just to show them what they can do. And she's a quilter, and she texted me back and said, "You would not believe your little flower that you sent that was extra went exactly with my quilting block that I just finished." And she took a picture of it and showed me, and it was the very same colors. And I said, "Nope." I said, "That was just a lucky guess." So, I love those little surprises. That's really what makes this enjoyable. Just all the different things that happen. Hey, here's another. I put some yellow in here. I don't usually do a lot of yellow, but I figured springtime yellow, sunshine, we need a lot of yellow. And of course, Easter's coming up, and there's a lot of yellow little chickies, and so I put some yellow in here. Here's another couple of these tags, and that's the Tim Holtz that I had. When you've got scraps, and I made all these out of scraps, we all have a lot of scraps. And so they're from every line of paper and download and everything. So, and I didn't want to cover this page up. Of course, this page, it's the same as this page. So I put it in here again. And I didn't want to cover it up, so I put some washi tape here. And then you can journal here too. And I make it easy to journal because on the left-hand side, you can easily journal. And I'm getting to the end, and another one of her beautiful pages. And then another tag that I glued down and used it as a place to put things back there. And I have this little thing that says, inspired by life, created by hand. So, one-of-a-kind art created by Linda Price. I like to put that in there too, so that, that's what we do, right? We're inspired by what others do and what others create. And I watch YouTube videos all the time, and I'm sure you all do too. And I put these little flowers at the ends of, because sometimes my corners don't come out exactly right. They pretty much did this time. It's just one corner that didn't. But I thought that really works on the edges too, instead of doing the little metal clips. So, and this is the back. And I put lots of my handcrafted tatting, and these take a while, but I think it really sets the book off. So this was I've had this probably for about 20 years. When I first started tatting, I did these are a silver tatting, but you can see those are bigger than what I'm doing now. When you first start out, everything looks bigger, it comes out bigger, and then you get tighter, and it all kind of goes together then. But that's a pillow I made. And, you know, you can do lots of things with tatting. In fact, I have a Facebook page that, if you haven't looked at everything that I've done with tatting and everything that I've got pictures on there from 2009, which is, this is my 10th year anniversary for this page, which I can't believe it, but hundreds of pages of pictures that you can just see. And there's all kinds of crafts on there. I know that more than just me, you all probably do lots of other crafts too. In fact, this lady that found put that little flower in her quilt block, it's 3 years ago. I was selling tatting to quilters, and I kind of for about a year, and I sold and sold and sold, and kind of got into other things and quit doing it. Just got bored just doing sets all the time, and then I found this, and it's funny how, you know, this works for journals too. It works for quilts, it works for journals, it works for, I've done little mason jar pincushions that I did the lid and and I have pictures of those on my page. And also I've done covers for New Testaments and Bibles, just the covers, and I've made them out of fabric and my tatting. And there's lots of those on there. I mean, I've done, you wouldn't believe what I've done. Anything I can think of that I can put tatting on, I've done. I'm sure I'll think of more things too, but right now I'm into these journals, and I really love doing them because everyone's different. You don't do the same thing over and over and over. The creating is just every page. You come up with a new idea. You see something different on YouTube. These are all amazing artists, and so I hope you've enjoyed this. And I'm working on my next one. I'm using papers from Bo Bunny. I got this big pack from Tuesday Morning, and so I've never used Bo Bunny before, but they have some very pretty papers. And so I thank you for looking, and I hope you enjoyed watching this and got some ideas. And I thank you for all of your comments and subscribing to my channel. I'm still trying to get more subscribers, and I'm thinking of having a giveaway of a tatted set. If you want to, I'll talk more about that. I'll have to figure out how everybody does that, because I've never had a giveaway before. And so I need some more subscribers. I think I have 415 or something like that, and I sure would like more. And thank you again. Have a great day. Bye.